How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. This week, we are using our first ever team that was suggested by a viewer. So thank you very much to Melinda Muller for suggesting this team. So this team was made by another PokeTuber, Fufu2. I say another PokeTuber as if I'm like a famous PokeTuber, but it was made by Fufu2. So go check them out if you haven't. The most interesting thing here is Cherrim, for sure. So for those who don't know, Cherrim has an ability called Flower Gift. And what that means is that when Sun is active, both Cherrim and its partner get a 1.5 times boost to special defense and physical attack. So this team, a lot of the time, will be setting up Sunny Day and then wanting Cherrim next to Ho-Oh for those big sun-boosted fire-type attacks, plus the boost from Flower Gift. Kind of first impression, this team, it seems like it could be fun. I will say I'm not a huge fan of weather-based teams that don't have an automatic weather setter. So like something like a Tall Color or Groudon that can switch in and set the sun for you. Because like Heliolisk really doesn't do that much damage without Sun Up. Because obviously it wants the solar power boost. Urshifu's obviously fine, but then Cherrim without Sun Up is just kind of useless. Doesn't really do anything. And then, I mean, Ho-Oh's fine without Sun Up, but, you know. The other thing I'd say Feeny and Sun's often a bit odd, because you don't want to have Sun Up if you have Feeny on the field. But I guess that's mitigated somewhat by the fact that you don't have an automatic setter, so you can choose to not have Sun Up if you want. The other thing I see right off the bat is I could see this team struggling with Trick Room and with Incineroar. Incineroar because, like, if you look at the Pokemon you've got here, like Ho is weak to Intimidate, Whimsicott gets faked out, goes down to a, like, obviously you've got Protect on Whimsicott so you can get around it, but goes down to Flare Blitz or gets faked out. Cherrim goes down to a Flare Blitz, especially if Sun's up. Heliolisk will drop to a Flare Blitz. Urshifu doesn't really like dealing with Intimidate into Incineroar, because the only attack it has that hits Incineroar for decent damage is Close Combat. And then, I mean, Feeny's fine into it, normally, but again, in Sun, it can't do that much damage to Incineroar, which means that Incineroar's relatively free to just go for, like, parting shots and stuff off Feeny or its partner. So kind of, you don't have that many ways of threatening Incineroar, whereas Incineroar has quite a few ways of threatening this team. The other thing is Trick Room. Reason being, there's not really a way to prevent or reverse Trick Room, and if Trick Room goes up, this team is, like, it's really frail. Like, Heliolisk and Urshifu and Whimsicott, none of which have a Sash, are getting one-shot by a lot of things. Feeny and Ho are the only real bulk you have on the team, maybe Cherrim if you get Sun Up. So if you lose speed control by whatever means, whether it's opposing Tailwind, whether it's Trick Room, or whatever, you're in a very weird spot. So I think that's just something to be wary of with the team. But we'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Those are just first impressions, so I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll probably do it again. My ranking is so mediocre at the moment. Okay. Oh my god. I know I lost my last game on stream last time, but Jesus Christ, that's a lot of points to drop. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Where is it? This way? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah. Opposing weather teams could be a bit annoying as well. Like, I say opposing weather as if that's common, like Kyogre teams, basically. I could see this struggling with, potentially. Because against Kyogre, without Dry Skin, Helios doesn't take a hit, so like everything's getting one shot by that, apart from Feeny, basically. Speak of the devil. And also, because you can't reset weather on switching, you have to use one of your Pokemon's turns to set weather if you want to. And like Cherrim has Sunny Day, but it's slow. Whim's got a Sunny Day, but it's got a eject button, so it's disappearing afterwards. So how do I lead into this? I have no idea how to face this matchup. I could go for, like, Whim's Urshifu, but that's so frail. They have double Tailwind as well, which is interesting. If they just leave Whimsicott Zapdos, I think I lose. Like, no joke, I genuinely think I just hard lose to Whimsicott Zapdos. I guess I'd go for some, like, trick garbage with Whims. Maybe I go Whimsicott Urshifu and just pray. No, because then Whimsicott just one-shots my Urshifu. Because I don't have Sash. I was going to say Whims Urshifu and then go for, like, Trick Sucker Punch into Zapdos if they lead it. I genuinely think that's my only hope against that lead. I kind of have nothing else. I mean, I want to bring Ho over for sure. And then, I guess Feeny is something to switch into Water-type attacks. Changes terrain. Yeah, Chim doesn't have any damage output. This is a really bad match. Like, this team... That's kind of what I was saying, first impressions. This team really struggles with speed control. Like, if your opponent has better speed control... Because your fastest Pokemon is base 90... Apart from Whimsicott. Your fastest Pokemon outside of Whimsicott is base 97 on Urshifu. Oh wait, no, Heliolisk is 109. Sorry. But even then, like... Things like Thunderous into... Yeah, okay, or Tornadus Zapdos, that also works. Okay. I have to rely on my opponent not playing around this. That's my win condition here. Wait, hold on. Why am I eject button without Trick? I saw eject button and assumed there'd be Trick on this. I didn't look at the rental code that close. Oh my god. I have nothing for this. I have absolutely nothing for this. I lose. That's just... I lose and that is a fact. What do I do? There's nothing I can do against this. Like, Setting Tailwind doesn't achieve anything, because I'm still out... Like, my whole team is outsped by this. Setting Tailwind is useless. I guess I just go for a Dazzling Gleam? I can't really set up Sun here. Gleam and... Oh, I don't know, I guess I just have to sack this thing, for God's sake. I mean, if they... Okay, what are they going for? Icy Wind. Interesting. Well, my Whimsicott gets bounced. Why would you run a jet button without Trick? That's so sus. Like, as much as I don't like Trick Eject Button, why would you ever run it without Trick? I guess I have to bring in Ho here. I don't have a huge amount of choice in the matter. What, are they just T-bolting Urshifu? It's shiny Ho, at least that's nice. Let's go Heat Wave. Oh, Urshifu should live this, right? Especially if they dodge. I'll take that. Kind of a throw by my opponent, but I'll take it. Life Orb, this is going to be dead to a Wicked Blow, right? That's a weird play from my opponent. Yoink. Okay. Well, something happened. Am I getting frame drops, for God's sake? Why does this always happen? For some reason when I'm recording I need to have my laptop plugged in and charging, or else it just doesn't behave. I apologise if there are frame drops in this video. Hopefully they should be now resolved. That's very annoying. Okay. They bring in Ogre. And I can't do much. I guess Protect and switch in with... No, because one's got dice to a Spout, and I need to set Tailwind up here. Or else I'm dead. Actually, maybe I just max this thing. Max it, Airstream into Tornadus. Gets out like an Icy Wind or something. Try and get speed control, and I'm just gonna... I could just Sucker Punch here, actually. I just stopped Kyogre going for a full power Water Spout, which I think is worthwhile. He also kind of likes max options. Who are your max? I mean, your max options are what? Heliolisk and Ho-Oh, maybe Tapu Fini. No Tailwind, okay. This Sucker Punch will hurt Kyogre, certainly. I reckon it'll do what? Maybe 40%? Yeah. And they do go with Pulse, that makes sense. Jesus. Okay, I take 1 billion damage. I get my Weakness Policy, because I'm Weakness Policy for some reason. And I get rid of Tornadus here. What getting rid of Tornadus does is it means that I can go for Tailwind safely this next turn, and then outspeed the Kyogre. Why am I still dropping frames? This is so annoying. restart my laptop before I finish recording this. Right, I apologise if this footage comes out really choppy. I hope it doesn't, but it might do. Then they've got fake out. I think I have to double protect here, right? Because otherwise they just fake out Whimsicott and Origin Pulse and I die. Yeah, this is a forced double protect, I think. Discard and protect. Okay, they're maxing, I guess, Ogre? Lurble says Ogre, you don't get Rillaboom in Lurble. I don't think you can get Rillaboom in Lurble. Yeah, big Ogre. I don't think this will KO Wims through Protect. I'd be surprised if it does. Be fake out, I guess. Okay, double protect. They also protect. Do they not have fake out? I'm confused. Okay. Well, that turn was just trades. I am very unafraid of Rillaboom. I don't care about it. And as such, I'm just going to Airstream into Kyogre here, I think. And set up my Tailwind. Yeah. I think +2 Airstream should take out Kyogre from here, right? I'd be surprised if it didn't. Can they go glide into Wims? Jesus Christ. That's got to be... No, it can't be Choice Band. That's got to be Miracle Seed then. I don't know why I said it was going to be Choice Band. That's not possible. Okay, I get Airstream into Kyogre. If this doesn't kill, I lose. Please. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I mean, now I just hit Brave Bird. Okay, so we've clutched this game somehow. These are like, if my opponent just doubles into Urshifu turn 1, I think I just lose. Like, so we won, but I'm not that convinced by it. I just switched in feeding here to get rid of terrain, so they can't go for any priority shenanigans. No, Brave Bird. So despite saying I have an awful matchup into opposing Tailwind and also Rain, I managed to beat a Tailwind Rain team. So we'll take it. Okay, Ho just drops to recoil, that doesn't matter. Okay, we are 1-0. We've defeated Luck. That's ironic, because on my last couple of streams, Luck has defeated me. Right. One more game, as usual. Let's continue. Because I kind of look at this team and I wonder why not just replace like Heliolisk and Ho with Groudon and Charizard. You still get a flying fire type, but it's not weak to Intimidate, and it's got solar power, so it kind of does the role of Ho and Heliolisk to an extent. And then, I mean, I guess it's not as bulky as Ho for sure. But then you can stick Groudon in the Ho slot and have automatic Sun. What am I doing against this? Oh my god. Let me think. Okay, so I don't have Taunt anywhere, do I? None of these have Taunt. So frail. Okay. I think I kind of have to lead Ho-Oh into this. I think I really have a choice. Should I just try the Ho-Oh Cherrim stuff? Maybe I just try Ho-Oh Cherrim. See how it goes. And go for like Airstream Sunny Day turn 1. And they go for like Sunny Day boosted stuff. No, because they're going to be running Rockfall on the Solgaleo is the problem. So that doesn't work at all, because Ho just drops. Oh my god. Ho is my only way through Solgaleo, but I can't guarantee that it outspeeds. Because base speed is slower. It is Max Jolly. So I feel like it's likely this outspeeds. I think I have a play here. It's not a good play, but it's a play that I have. Could also just go Whimsicott. I'm kind of weak to Fake Out if I do that. And then I bring Urshifu, and I think... I bring Feeny into this. Feeny just gives me a bulky Pokemon to use in a Trick Room mode. I maybe could have gone Whimsicott Ho and just gone for Sunny Day and Max Flare on turn 1, which would have been quite fun. Would that have killed, I wonder? Actually, I don't know. You have Grimmsnarl Feeny. This is a very weird lead for me to try and deal with now, because Ho doesn't want to stay in on this. Well, they're not intimidating the max, so I can max Ho relatively safely here. Maybe I just bait them into throwing up to hitting my policy. Do I need an Airstream boost? Good against back-end Spectria, so I think I am going to go for an Airstream boost here. I'm going to go for an Airstream boost into Grimmsnarl. I'm just going to set Sunny Day. Why not? Maybe I should have gone to Feeny there, actually. Although getting rid of Grimmsnarl is useful. A way to side proc policy on Ho would have also been quite nice on this team. Like I've got Heliolisk, but I don't want to Life Orb Volt Switch myself. Because that's just a very large amount of damage. What do I eject button? I guess eject button Whimsicott, you can go Sunny Day and then get hit by an attack and bring in Cherrim into the sun. Yeah, maybe. Okay, large bird. What are they up to? Oh, they fake out my Cherrim. They've recognised the threat. Oh, again, Airstream off. That's really good damage. Holy crap. Flinches. That's cheating. They're Ice Beam. Are they Life Orb Ice Beam? Please don't be Life Orb Ice Beam. I'm dead, regardless. Bro, who runs Ice Beam Feeny in 2021? Come on. Yeah, it is Life Orb Ice Beam. Okay. I've seen that set around and about occasionally, and I think it's dumb, but whatever. You have to live with it. I kind of don't care about Grimmsnarl, do I? I think I want to go for Airstream into... I could also go Quake into Feeny. But I can't run an Airstream boost on my own Feeny here. Because an Airstream boost on my Feeny puts it in a really good spot. Yeah. I don't really want to set up Sun that much. So I'm just going to do this and Calm Mind. Okay, they Reflect, that's fine. I'm going to get a free Calm Mind boost. Ideally, they just like scold my Ho here. Because they, like a normal person, won't expect me to be running weakness policy Ho. I get my Calm Mind. The question is next time is if they prop my policy, can I go for a Flare here? Okay, they do Muddy, hit my... Okay, they miss my Feeny, perfect, and they hit my Ho. That works. Okay, policy boost. No, I drop. Will +1 Feeny kill their Feeny through Light Screen here with the Moonblast? So I kind of want to set up Sun, because if I set up Sun, I can just absolutely flatten this Solgaleo when it switches in. Do I need water moves? I don't really need water moves on this Feeny, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to Flare into Grimmsnarl. I'm just going to Moonblast the Feeny. I think this should kill. Like, at the very least, I think I would expect this plus Life Orb Recoil to take it out. They're going to set Light Screen here, which is annoying. Yeah, setting up Sun is useful because it kind of counteracts it. Okay, they Rage Quit. Ha! Sure. We'll take it. That's a win. Right. So, I would say my my review of this team is, it's kind of funny. I will say it's more of a like gimmick or meme team than anything else. Like if you go into a match where your opponent knows what the items are on these Pokemon, for example, like if they know that Urshifu doesn't have Sash, they know that Whimsicott doesn't have Sash, or that it's eject button without what's it called? Without Trick, or they know that your Ho is weakness policy. Like it's gonna be a significantly easier time for your opponent. I think both those games, my opponents were kind of caught out by Ho having a weakness policy, and like some weird strats. And my opponent could just kill my Urshifu turn 1, but they chose not to, which was odd. I don't know why you would go for Icy. I guess Icy Wind to break Sash on Whimsicott and kill it, because then they get Tailwind up the turn after. Yeah, like Urshifu is just threatening to punch you, so. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I this is kind of one of those things where I feel like there's very little reason to not just go Groudon and Charizard over Heliolisk Ho-Oh. Yeah, and there are like 4 Pokemon here that kind of want to focus Sash. So I think it's very frail. I know I said I was weak to Tailwind and Rain, and I played Tailwind and Rain in the first game, but also my opponent had plays there they could have made, they just didn't. So I think we got away with that. I think we also got away with that slightly surprise factor. So the team is fun. I like what it's going for. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to use Cherrim at all today. The only time it came out, it just died immediately. I wonder if I'd gone for a Max Flare with Ho, if Cherrim would have lived that. Cherrim probably would have lived that Ice Beam, I guess, wouldn't it? Maybe. Maybe I'll experiment with that next time. Yeah, we didn't really get to show off Cherrim. Ho did a decent job, which is fun. The rest of the team just kind of worked as standard. The 2 more non-standard Pokemon in Cherrim and Heliolisk I didn't really get to show off, so I'll try and use them a bit more next time. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and again, thank you to Melinda Muller for the suggestion. As always, go check out my Twitch. That'll be linked in the description. I stream a few times a week, so you can catch me using some slightly more serious teams there. And feel free to join the Discord as well, that will also be in the description. And drop a sub to the YouTube if you haven't already. All support is appreciated as always. Yeah, that is all from me. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.